Hello, my... No, not that intro. Hello, this is Dr. Jester speaking. See, I had a beautiful haircut. You know, to look pretty for you guys and girls. I look sexy, don't I? Well, it's mostly because I really needed a haircut, and secondly, because my gastric bypass had an unexpected kind of twist that I quite didn't like it that much. It's the temporary side effect of hair loss. So you can see it's about to go. It's thinning over here. You can see the hair falling. Even if I pass my hand over here, you can see some of hair follicles falling, more than the normal that each person loses per day. This is temporary because the body is still trying to adjust to the new system, and hopefully in a couple of months my hair grows back again. It's normal and it happens. There's not much I can do. Just keep taking my supplements, and eating meat. I have to increase my meat intake, my protein. You know, dairy, milk, the dairy products like milk, cheese, yogurt, and meat. I love meat. There's nothing more delicious than meat. Just thinking on a barbecue makes my mouth water. The meat. I'm talking about meat. I've been dealing with a few vegans recently, and oh boy, they are very retarded. Ho, ho, ho. Now, you write something, and they completely take everything out of context, and only the first part of the sentence. For example, I said that agriculture, their food that they eat, also kills animals like rodents, the birds, snakes, or any other animal that gets stuck in a field or in a farm, for be it for soy, corn, or lettuce, cabbage, tomatoes, you name it. If it involves a farm, animals will end up dying eventually. But they don't seem to care about that. So they suddenly think that I only said soy. No, you don't only eat soy, you idiots. I was pretty specific that animals will die regardless of which produce is planted, is used. But no. And no, you cannot use your personal little farm on your garden, on your building. You can't. It's not enough to feed you reliably. It's not. It's impossible. That's why farms exist. That's why only recently, in the last 200 years or so, the human body itself started to achieve the same shape and the same responsiveness as we had during our nomad periods. When we were nomads, we were taller and fatter too. Women reached their period much earlier, like 12 years, 12, 13 years of age, 10, and depending. Only now we're starting to achieve that due to the increase in fat and nutrients that we get from agriculture and animal farming, or dairy farm, or anything related to that. Just recently. That's why the Muslims don't have anything to stand on when they say that Aisha had her first period at 9 years old. That's why Muhammad raped her. No. You can't get, especially at that time, you can't get to that period. For example, athletes, Olympic athletes, where they have to measure their food intake, their nutrient intake, and the excessive amount of exercises, they end up developing their period much later. For example, when they're 18, 20, 17, that's usually what we would achieve as a species 200 years, more than 200 years ago. So, there you go. And secondly, I keep trying to tell them that one of their arguments that humans are herbivores is wrong, because our body itself, is a cross between a carnivore and a herbivore. That's why we are omnivores. We have to have a balanced diet, unless you have a surgery, like me, a gastric bypass, which will need an excessive amount of meat to compensate for the smaller digestive system, because mine is smaller. They took out, let's see, 5 meters of my intestine. Not took out, they just deviated to one side so it doesn't get in contact with the food. Only one small part of my small intestines that get in contact with the food. That's why I need extra meat, or unless you have another problem. But a balanced diet is important. Eat your veggies, eat your meat, keep a balanced diet, eat your carbohydrates, keep a balanced diet. That's very important to keep yourself healthy. You can't go full meat, even though you'll be slightly bit healthier and better, living better than if you go full living as a vegan. No, but you can't. You can live perfectly fine after a while following either one of those paths. You have to have a balanced diet. And that's why these idiots keep insisting that the herbivore, that we are herbivores. No, we are not. Our intestines are smaller, but not small enough to be full carnivores. That's why you also don't feed your cat with food that is devoid of meat. You can give him a small little amount of vegetables if the cat feels like eating it, because my cat seems to love a bit of beans and corn, but he barely eats it. Mostly, very rarely. He gets to eat 1 or 2 little kernels or small little beans just because he likes it, but that's it. His diet is 98% or 99% on meat, because if not, the cat will die. And he's a healthy little bugger. He's, let's see, 2018. Oh, he's 10 years old. Or he's going to be 10 years old. No, he's 11, because he was already quite big when we adopted him. Either way, he's a happy little fucker. And that's why you can't have a vegan diet. And no, you cannot stretch that to the poor little critters, your pets. You're gonna kill them, you idiots. And another thing is that why I took too long to make this video is because I got distracted. First with fishing in Barents Sea, but I need to make a review on that one. It's a really good fishing game. On the simulator, in most parts, there's still a few bugs, and I don't quite like the water simulation, but I still thoroughly recommend it. Right now, I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, and oh boy, I didn't expect to be this good. I had a few emotional up and downs in that game already, and I'm just in the beginning. It's amazing. Whoa. Never thought I'd play a game like that again. The last time I had that feeling was with Prey. The first one that came out years ago. And then Baldur's Gate 2. When I originally played it, when it was released in the early noughties. Whoa, gotta say, it's amazing. There are lots of bugs, not game-breaking bugs, but annoying bugs. For example, when I was trying to flee a castle just in the beginning, but I'm not going to get into much details, but either way I need a horse to run. The first time I actually did a few fuck-ups and died. And the second time, okay. The second time, I said to myself, okay, go straight to the horse. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you the side part of it because I don't want to spoil. But either way, the horse was gone. I couldn't find it. It didn't spawn enough, or didn't render soon enough. So I was kind of running around with a bunch of guys behind me trying to make extra holes in me. To poke little holes. So I died again. The third time, and that was the charm. The horse did spawn. It finally did render itself on the game, and I finally got the horse. But the textures were a bit blurry. It was still streaming the textures. That's technically not the limitation of the game itself, but the engine they used, which is CryEngine. But still, amazing game, even with bugs like that, and they've already patched 3 times already since the release. No, 4 times, because there was the day one patch, and then there was another patch when, no, I think 3. Yes, 3 patches. Day 1 patch, the day it was released there was no patch, then 2 patches next. It was amazing playing this game, and I feel the need to play it right now if my computer doesn't fuck up this recording, because it's kind of freezing the screen right now that I'm seeing here. It's freezing or stuttering. I hope the video goes out okay. If not, fuck you, old computer. Anyway, so I'm staying here. I hope I have a video a lot earlier next time instead of getting distracted. Here's hoping. So take care, good night, and don't forget to tell me how ugly I look, how idiotic I look, how retarded I look, and that I look some sort of white supremacist idiot, and that I should go screw myself. And don't forget to dislike this video. You know, it should be over here, but you can see with the camera. Either way, don't forget to dislike the video because I love it when you dislike it. Take care. Bye-bye.